Hi, it's Hope and welcome to the vlog. I haven't vlogged a little bit recently, so this is being started on the 20th. I have no idea when it's going to be uploaded, as it'll contain Wednesday the 20th, and then just until I decide to end it, I might. But if you've seen my videos, you know this is a different background, and so I recently moved around my room. There's a bookshelf. There's going to be another bookshelf behind me. I bought a new bookshelf. So this is just going to be kind of a chill vlog. There might be days missing where I won't vlog. I just kind of want to get back into vlogging. I'll talk about books as I read them. Like currently I have Kill Switch by Penelope Douglas started as an ebook, and that is like a dark romance. It's the third book in the Devil's Night series. Where we're following Damon and Winter, and that's basically all I'm going to describe. I will say I am switching out for my TBR game. I'm switching out a prompt for the disability/mental health rep. I'm switching out Solitaire by Alice Oseman for Kill Switch by Penelope Douglas, because I did not realize that this book features a blind protagonist. Winter, our main female character, is blind, so that is a huge disability. I will say Winter in the book doesn't really like to refer to her blindness as a disability, but fight me on this, it is, because it is something that is impairing. It is a challenge, and this also does kind of have a bit of mental health issues, because Damon has a fuck ton of trauma that he has to mentally deal with. He doesn't deal with it in a good way. I think I'm 33% into this, and I'm loving it. I don't know which side of the screen I'm putting it on, so I'm just going to point around. So yeah, that's kind of like an update. I currently, again, I have a bookshelf in a pile on the floor, so I will put that together. And yeah. Okay, side note, I got a package. Now, I'm pretty sure this is from Yalkathon, which was a readathon that happened earlier this month. There was a quiz thing that was happening, and whoever had the most points got a book bought from their Amazon wish list. So, I think this is it. If it's not, I don't know. It's from Amazon. So, we're just going to open it. I literally have no idea. I don't even remember what was on the wish list, so I don't even know what's mentioned. Yep, from Kendra. So thank you so much, Kendra, if you were watching this. The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. I read this earlier this year. I read this on my birthday, actually, and I fucking loved it. And so, I'm so happy that I have a physical copy, because I'm already dying to do a reread of it. Oh my god, I totally forgot I put this on my wish list, because once Kendra bought the item, it, removed from the wish list, and I was like, there's something missing, but I don't know what. I totally forgot I put this on my Amazon wish list. Oh my god. I also love that I literally get to find a perfect place for it on my new bookshelf. So yeah, thank you so much, Kendra. Oh, there is a gift note. Congrats on winning the quiz, from Kendra. Again, thank you so much, Kendra. I will be tweeting about this as soon as I can actually find somewhere to take a good photo of it. But oh my gosh. A little bit of sweat later, and one bookshelf, two bookshelf, and then that's the third little bookshelf. I'll do an overview of it so you can see. So that's kind of how it looks like, is just in the corner. It is in front of a window, so I do need to figure out a way to mount it to the wall a different way. And there's a latte who is checking out the new shelf. Say hello, vlog. Just I'll continue sniffing. Sounds good. So I haven't read anything since yesterday, so it's Thursday the 21st, And like I haven't really read anything since I listened to some of Crush by Tracy Wolf while putting together the bookshelf. Crush is the second book in the Crave series, where in Crave we follow Grace, who she ends up having to go to this boarding school in Alaska that's ran by her uncle, and little does Grace know that this is a like school for supernatural creatures, and things happen, and now we're book 2, so I can't really say anything. I will say I'm really enjoying it. I'm reading it slowly, but I just want to show you. I just brought the books into my room, and it's a lot. I'll just quickly show you. Do not mind the mess in my room from cleaning, but we have that tub there, on top of that tub there, and then all of those books there. That is what and then those ones there, but those are ones that I'm thinking of getting rid of. So yeah, that is definitely a lot of books. That is, I think, 194 books. So now to organize them. Now I know I'm gonna jump on a StreamYard link with my friend Morgan, and we're gonna like hang out. I know that last night after I put together the bookshelf, I hung out on StreamYard with my friend Morgan, my friend Mac, and my friend Reese, and we all watched the first 3 episodes of Heartstopper. So I think I'm on like round 14, I think, of Heartstopper watching, and I'm like, how many more times can I watch it this year? Like, let's see how well this bookshelf organizing goes. So it has been multiple hours since the last clip, and books are on the shelf. I'll give you a little overview of it in just a second, but that literally took me probably about 2 hours, and I still don't like it. That is all the stack of the books that I will be unhauling at some point because I'm not interested or I didn't like them. But I will show you a little overview of the bookshelves. So here is kind of the overview. Literally up there I have just empty boxes, a fan, but yeah, like I will be doing probably an entire, that book is not supposed to be sideways, it fell over, but yeah. And then the unhaul books, the TBR thing. So yeah, as I did say, there will probably be a bookshelf tour at some point, but I'm not 100% sure that I'm keeping it. Like it this way, I'm like, I might move around some books, and like, I don't know, I think I might maybe try to do like a bookshelf tour, maybe like September, October type time-ish. I'm not sure. A book that I currently have started is A Sky Beyond the Storm by Saba Tahir. This is the 4th and final book in the Ember and the Ashes quartet, and I'm not going to explain this because I can't do spoilers, and I'm not really going to explain an Ember and the Ashes because literally, like, the final book to the first book are like very different, but I'm 236 pages into this, and it's like a 3-star. The only thing that is keeping me going is the character dynamics. We have just some different character dynamics that I'm enjoying, but the plot itself I'm not enjoying. Like, especially there's a certain character who they won't admit their feelings to a person even though they clearly have them, and the other person clearly has them back, and I'm just like, I need to know how that goes down. This, I'm not rushing to read this or anything. So yeah, I've also decided that this vlog is going to last until the end of Ashley from Ashley's Media Addiction 24-hour live on Saturday/Sunday. It starts Saturday, it ends Sunday. Because I don't know, I feel like I already have enough footage. So, like, I will probably read some of this over the weekend during Ashley's, like, live reading sprints, because I will be joining for some of the sprints, like, on the live, because Ashley was very nice enough and is allowing me back. Flashback to me half asleep at, like, from, like, 2 to 6 a.m. during her last live, like, 24-hour live sprint. That I have an entire vlog on. I'm not entirely vlogging that the way I did, like, I'm not vlogging this time's kind of like I did last. I did an entirely separate vlog. It's just going to be the end of this vlog. But I'm exhausted, so I think I'm going to grab something to eat, crawl into bed, read, and then go to sleep. And if I end up not being tired, I might end up just, like, watching Netflix or something. I honestly don't know. So yeah. Okay, so it is almost 2 o'clock on Friday. I'm just about ready to be going live with my friend Morgan on her channel for sprints. But last night I made it to, I think about 60% of Kill Switch, and one thing that there was something that was revealed that, like, I kind of guessed it was going to be revealed, but it's relating to how Winter went blind, and, like, I guessed that could have been how it went, but when it happened, you're still just like, oh, that shit dark. I'm not wanting to say what, obviously, because, like, spoilers. And one thing I find interesting about the entire Devil's Night series so far is it's told in different points of time. So you have the present time in both characters' point of views, and then you have, like, for example, with this one, it's 7 years in the past and then 5 years in the past in, like, both of their point of views. So you're kind of seeing of, like, okay, where they are now, where it, ow, I just bit my tongue, where it started, but then also you know some of this, like, information of where it started because you heard other characters' iterations of that period of time, what was going on in their life with these characters as background characters or, like, side characters. And I love this series so far because of how dark and how fucked up it is. Even though I haven't loved every single Penelope Douglas book I've read, like, I think the lowest I gave a rating was 4 stars for a Penelope Douglas book. Penelope Douglas is a favorite author because of the way, no matter how fucked up the situation, no matter how much you're supposed to, like, dislike the characters or how, like, they're morally different, like, morally gray, you still love the characters. This is my 7th Penelope Douglas book, if I can count. But yeah, Penelope Douglas is, like, a favorite author because I've loved every book that I've read by her. Again, the lowest I've given a book by her is 4 stars. And that I literally think was, and so it's like, I just love these stories, and I'm dying to read more. Okay, so it's 11:30 on Friday, and we're dropping things. I made it up to page 106 in The Lightning Thief, or chapter 8, and I'm enjoying it. If you don't, I did not explain this book, I haven't mentioned this book, but this is the book that I started today. If you do not know what this is about, we follow Percy Jackson, who finds out that he's a demigod, which is somebody who is half human, half god. And he ends up finding out that he is a demigod and has to attend Camp Half-Blood, which is basically like a camp for half-bloods, or demigods. And so then he ends up being sent on this quest to find Zeus's, like, lost lightning. Like, his lightning is a spirit, and Percy is sent to find it, basically. And this is the July's book for the Riordan Along, which is hosted by me and Morgan from Morgan's Bookshelves. Channel will be linked below because literally, I've mentioned Morgan earlier. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I did also read the first 2 chapters of The Lightning Struck Heart by T.J. Klune, which that is I think it's an adult fantasy where we follow, like, Sam, who, is, like, a wizard, and he has to, like, do things, and it's fucking hilarious, and that's all I'm gonna explain. Basically, how it was pitched to me is either The Princess Bride on Crack or Shrek Erotica. There is a, hornless, horny unicorn named Gary, a half-giant named Tiggy. That's the highlights so far. And then I also read up to 38% of Crush by Tracy Wolff, but I am so glad that one of my theories that I said in my Crave Live is true. Obviously I can't say what because of spoilers. I'm also, like, very curious to see how a spoiler, well, there's 2 spoilers that I know, because I was a dumbass and I looked on the wiki page, and so I know that there's things that are going to happen, and I'm curious of how they're going to happen, but I can feel, like, the groundwork is starting to be created. And another thing that I will say is I hate how much I love Hudson at this point, because he's meant to be a villain at this point, and I'm just like, but I like you. And that just shows who I am. Always love the villain. But I am now going to crawl into bed and read more of Kill Switch. I will probably update you before I jump on Ashley's live tomorrow, but no promises. Okay, so it is 4:48 on Saturday. Just didn't pick up the camera until now. Last night I made it to 71% of Kill Switch. I'm still really, really enjoying it. That's basically my only thoughts. And then earlier today I went to the library, I picked up a book, and now I'm on Ashley from Ashley's Media Addictions Sprints. I'll leave her channel link below. And I have read up to page 188 of The Lightning Thief so far in this first sprint, so 82 pages in, like, I think about an hour. And I'm gonna be kind of flopping around my books, so there's gonna be a lot of updates on a lot of different books over the next bit, because I'm also just like, I don't feel like I want to read just one book for a long period of time. So I'm probably going to read more of A Sky Beyond the Storm, as well as Lightning Struck Heart, Kill Switch, Crush. Like, I'm just gonna go through all the books that I've read, like, that I'm just gonna kind of go around with all the books that I'm currently reading, so expect a lot of updates, multiple books being updated on per update. Yeah, but I will probably be on these sprints until 5 a.m. when they end my time, unless I feel like I have to go to bed earlier, but I will update more. I'll probably try to update, like, every 3-ish hours, or sooner if there's like important thoughts that I have on books or anything like that. So now it's 9:45 and I read up to page 329 of A Sky Beyond the Storm. I'm calling it a night for this book because I'm starting to like what is being said to me and when I'm reading, because I'm listening to the audiobook and reading the physical book, but even with both formats, my brain is still like, what is going on? And I don't know if it's just I'm confused about the story or I'm tired or both. Honestly, I'm mainly just here for the like romance elements and the relationships and like the relationship dynamics at this point. I couldn't care less about everything else going on. This is 100% just going to be like a 3-star. Like, it's good, but also, yeah, but I'm going to, like, part of me did have the thought of, okay, I could just Google, like, the wiki, because it's popular, there'd be a wiki page, and just read about what happens and learn the characters' fates. But then I'm like, but I want to experience them for myself. Like, I want to know, do characters end up together in the end? Does anybody end up dying? And I will say, the one character that I was talking about earlier, I think at least I mentioned earlier in this vlog, that basically like would not admit feelings. Those feelings are admitted, and I'm just so happy. But now I'm suddenly scared. I'm like, wait, this happened earlier than I thought it was. So is something gonna happen to one of the, like, and like, is something gonna happen? And if something does happen, I will probably either start crying or throw the book because that's how invested I am. And then there's 2 other characters that I'm like, just like so curious on how they're going to end up, like how they're gonna end up together because of everything that's going on. And I'm like, but also I'm like, I know how, but at the same time I'm also like, I'm just rambling at this point. I'm tired. I'm tired, but it's only 9:45. Like, what the fuck? I'm supposed to stay up till 5. I'm going to stay up till 5 no matter how tired I am. It's finished. The 24-hour reading sprints are finished. So this is how you're getting me because I'm tired. Because I've been up since before 10 a.m. I think. And normally I go to bed about 2, so I'm about 3 hours past my limit. Plus, I've just been tired recently. Like the last few months, I've just been tired constantly. So, yeah. But I read up to page 522 of Kill Switch. Still enjoying it. I'm pretty sure I'm in the middle of a chapter because a sprint ended, and then I didn't really have the urge to pick it back up because I didn't want to read with my eyes. So then I ended up reading up to page 450-ish, or what percent? Or 64%-ish, give or take. I did the page count based on the percentage and how many pages I know are in the book. But 64%. I'm really, really, really enjoying it. But I love how there is a game element, like a sports game element, but make it magical. Well, if I just randomly got a burst of energy talking about sports, like, who am I? But I just love where this is going. It's going to be a 5-star. I know it. I love the characters so much. Like, the thing is, there's a lot of things that I'm like, okay, this does feel like it's dragging on a little bit. It does feel, like, juvenile in some aspects and, like, very tropey in others, but it's just so much fun. Like, without this audiobook, I wouldn't have read much today, honestly, because I read, like, I think almost 200 pages of it today, like, just listening to it during these sprints, so that's really good. But it is 5 a.m. I am going to bed because I am tired. I am also going to end this vlog because typically I end my vlogs Saturdays, and yeah, I'm ending this vlog here. But I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'm sorry for ending it when I'm very tired, but I typically end my vlogs on Saturdays, and it's technically 5 hours into Sunday, so perfect timing. But I'm going to go to bed. But I really hope you enjoyed this vlog, and yeah, bye!